everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Andrea, and today I have my 5th update for the deck of panning project that was created by Emily and Max here on YouTube and Instagram. She was inspired by a booktuber named Books with Maddie who had a game that she had created in order to figure out what she was going to be reading next. And Emily saw the game and thought that it would be really well suited for a panning project, so she reached out to Maddie, asked if she could tweak the game to fit the panning community. Maddie said yes, and the rest is history. So this runs from January 20th, 2021 to December 20th, 2021. Even though it's June, if you still want to jump in, this is just a rolling project pan. You can join in at any time. It is a ton of fun, and I'm not going to explain any of the rules or anything because, as usual, I will link all of the information down below. I always link Emily's introduction video so that if you have any questions about the rules, you can go watch it. She was very thorough, very in-depth, but I'm just going to go ahead and start talking about my 5 items that are in this project. I do have 2 new cards that we're going to be rolling today. I always say rolling, but drawing, and I'm very excited about it because one of the items that I'm rolling out has been in here since the beginning of the project, and I'm sure if you've seen any of my other videos, you know which one it is. So let's get started. My first item that I have in this project was chosen for the prompt "In It for the Long Haul," and I had my Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. I picked the shade Nectar. Now originally, I don't know what I was thinking. I gave myself the goal of finishing the shadow. I know, I'm going to pause so you can all laugh at me. That was not the brightest thing I've ever done. So as the months go on and it's just taking forever, I am changing my goal, or I have changed my goal to 100 uses. Now at the last update I was at 95. So I am happy to say I've used it 10 more times, so I've actually used it 105 times since the beginning of the project, and this is what it's looking like right here. So you can see, I'll have a picture of what it looked like last month, but hopefully you'll be able to see that I cleared the side pan over here. So I made really decent progress in the shadow, but 105 uses and it only looks like this. I don't know what I was thinking. So this is rolling out. Yay! I'm not going to be making that mistake again. Trust me. My next item has also been in since the beginning of the project, and it is not going anywhere this month. It was a project graveyard prompt, and I picked my ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in the shade Truth, which was in my 20 favorites in 2020 project last year. My goal is to completely finish it, so here is what it looks like now, and then I'll have a picture on the screen of what it looked like last month. I think if I really make sure to use this every single day, I think I could have it done for next update. It's, as you can see, it fell out of the white packaging. It's pretty dry and crumbly, but I'm so close to finishing it that I don't want to declutter it because there's not that much left. So this is staying in. Hopefully, keep your fingers crossed, it'll be gone for next month's update. Actually, before I move on to my next product, this shadow I've used 21 times in the past month, and for a total of 86 times since the beginning of this project. Then my next item is the second item that I'm rolling out. It was for the prompt subscription box, and it is my Hikari Cream Pigment in the shade Honeydew. My goal on this was just to hit pan, and I used it 6 times last month. I used it 2 more times this month, and I did hit pan in it. So this will also be rolling out. This is a really pretty shade. I'm not quite sure if it's because this is kind of old or just the formula. No matter what I did, glitter glue or just regular primer, it would usually end up creasing on me, so I don't care that much, but I do have other shadows that don't do that, so I don't know if I would buy anything from this brand regardless. My next item was for the prompt Sentimental, and I picked my Rare Beauty Blush Enjoy because my sister got this for me for my birthday last year. I don't know. She got it for me for a birthday. My goal was to use this 20 times. I've only used it 5 times, so I've still got 15 times left. I do really, really like this blush. It's so pretty. I'm not wearing it today. I did have like all of the stuff on my face the other day when I was originally planning to film this video, but events occurred and I didn't get a chance, so I'm not wearing, except for the Too Faced shadow, which I have in my inner corner, and the ColourPop shadow, which is covered up by everything else on my eyes. I'm not wearing any of the other products for this update. And then lastly, for the category most expensive, I picked my most expensive bronzer, which is my Too Faced Natural Lust bronzer. Obviously I got it because of the peacock, because I don't really care about bronzer. Like, I wear bronzer, but I don't really care about bronzer that much. My goal was to wear away like the body of the peacock, and I've used it 7 times, so I'll have the comparison picture up, so hopefully you'll be able to tell that I did widen the pan. I've still got a little bit to go before I completely like get rid of this area, but I do like this bronzer, and it's got a peacock on it, so what more can I really say about it? So with that means that it is time for me to kind of make sure. I have to check every single time to make sure I've taken out the extra joker. So now it's time for me to shuffle. As usual, I will have the new game board up on the screen. As always, I always forget to mention this, but the face cards, so Ace, Jack, Queen, King, and then of course the Joker, those prompts never change, so I never show them. But Ace is Project Graveyard, Jack is Whole Collection Roulette, Queen is Random Color Generator, King is the oldest product, and then of course the Joker. Are you joking? Something you don't want to pan. So let's see. I'm hoping I get it like a really good one. And actually the veto is on the board this time, and I actually hope I don't get that one because the product that I wanted to veto is no longer in this project. Okay, I think that's good enough. Okay, 2 cards. We have an Ace, so a Project Graveyard, and a 7 of Clubs. Glittery. Ooh, I like glitter, so now I've got to think of what's in my Project Graveyard. So I will be right back after I peruse my collection for a minute and see what I can come up with that will fit these prompts. Okay, so the Project Graveyard one was a little hard because I'm running out of things in my Project Graveyard, which is a good problem to have, but so for the prompt Project Graveyard, I decided I'm going to bring in my Becca highlighter in Opal. I do have, it's hard to see there, I do have pan in it. This was, again, something from my 20 favorites in 2020 project pan. I do have a bunch of other highlighters I'm working on, so I think I'm going to just give myself the goal of using this 15 times. And I'll give you a swatch because even though everybody, I'm sure, knows what Opal looks like, why not? This is one of my favorite highlighters. And there it is, like sheared out. It's so pretty. It's a really good summer color for me. And then the 7 of Clubs is a glittery item. And I decided to bring in one of my glitters that I've never used even once. This is the shade Centaurus from Touch of Glam Beauty. It is absolutely stunning, and I've swatched it. I've never worn it. So I think my goal will be to hit pan on this. It's fairly easy to hit pan on glitter. I'm not gonna like go out of my way to try to hit pan by digging in there, but I feel like glitters are usually pretty easy to hit pan on. But there's a swatch of it. Isn't that just like so... It's just so pretty, and I've never worn it, so we're gonna rectify that with this project. So that is my update. To kind of recap, I finally am rolling this out. I hit pan on this little shadow, and then staying in the project is my very sad and pathetic looking Super Shock shadow, my Rare Beauty blush with 15 more uses, my Too Faced bronzer with who knows how many more uses, but I've got to finish up that peacock body. And then for my new items, I have my opal highlight for 15 uses and this Centaurus glitter for hitting pan in. So I'm really excited about that glitter. I'm not gonna lie, like I cannot wait. I'm gonna stick it right in my extremely dirty little singles palette I have of things that are in projects. And I just can't wait to play with it because it is so beautiful. So that was my update. I hope you enjoyed. Of course, go check out the playlist for everybody's updates. There are so many people doing this project. Let me look. Between Instagram and YouTube, 124 people are doing this project, which I think is just awesome. And I am sadly, very far behind on watching everybody's updates, but it's just such a fun project, and I'm pretty sure Emily said she was bringing it back next year, which I cannot wait for. I mean, I can wait for it because I don't want this year to be over quite yet, but I'm so happy that she's deciding to continue it for another year because I think it's a lot of fun and it's obviously very popular. So that was my update. I hope you are staying safe and sane and healthy, having a great day or night wherever you are, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.